but also contest that top bounty rune. Really important for the Wisp to get the first bounty, so he instantly has that bottle to deal with. Then you can look at stacking camps, healing up resolution, controlling the lane like that. Silent will be playing the Brewmaster with Ring Protection and Stout Shield, expecting that physical damage to come out from Cheshire Cat relatively early, while down in bot lane, Yoki on the Sand King. Boots first, Observe Ward ready to be placed, but Dichira is there and waiting. Shout out Yoki, the PA there, J4 playing the Disruptor, while Jotum on the line is a little bit slow to the party. Mid lane is Axmo on the Zeus.
Yeah, so the big thing here is that the Radiant Observer Ward for their top lane is going to stick there for pretty much the entire time. Like, you can de-ward in this kind of central area, but more likely you're afraid of like a ward that's a little bit deeper in this spot, so you're going to kind of hit the middle ground. You're going to go ahead and sentry there, you'll take out those 2 wards, but this one is going to go and just stick around, and that's going to give him the vision he needs to know when he's going offensive or not.
Definitely, it's also one of those sneaky little wards where you can, run into this spot and throw it out. Don't get scattered at all. It's not really something that the Dire has. They can potentially get into this area here and place an Observer Ward there. Oh, stun out. Yoki trying to get the bounty rune, but he won't manage. J4 clicks first, clicks fastest. While top lane, Wisp does get his up at top.
Yeah, so that's the bottle for him, which is really important for this mid matchup, and it is going to be, I almost likely going for a 1-0-1 build at level 2. The overcharge will allow him to just constantly spam out the bottle onto resolution, and Tiny with unlimited mana is a scary thing to behold, and he's got the magic stick too. Like, you got your magic stick for resolution, you've got the bottle already up for Aloha Dance. Axmo is going to have a completely different landing experience than what we saw for him last game. Actually, kind of the same. He has the Void, right? So
yeah,
maybe that suppression level.
I was just watching Aloha Dance take the full brunt of the arc lightning, but Jotum in the back lines actually found the courier kill. Bottle wasn't on it, but this means there's going to be no bottle ferrying, no sending it back and forth from the fountain. Wisp has to rely on that top rune. Luckily for him, there's no one really going to contest it. As top lane, Cheshire Cat, does he die? Salving up, he'll just be fine. He'll be just fine. He's okay.
It costs him a lot. I mean, that's like a 400 damage nuke there coming from the Skywrath. And Yoki bottom, Thunderstrike will hit twice and drop him down to 14 HP. So valuable tango there. But overall, if you are on the top lane as the Bristleback and you take that much damage, you'll be okay because you have a lot of tangos and you have a courier. Yoki, not so much. He's got to limp back to base because less tangos and he doesn't get the chance to ferry a regen to himself. So he's going to have to go all the way back. And in this case, I guess he's not missing out on that much experience because the pulls are coming through so easily.
Tosses Axmo back into the creep wave with the right clicks here. Do they have enough damage? It doesn't look like they do. They're going to dive him. They're diving him into the trees. Axmo, you took the wrong path out, man, as Resolution finds the final right click in. It's one of those things. If you continued running down this way, could you have survived? Maybe. But running into the trees, it buys you a little more time for supports to TP in. They just weren't there.
Yeah. Disruptor's really bad at rotating at like level 1 or 2, and the Lion he's been occupied. He's went for the courier snipe. Now he's just shy of boots, so the TP just isn't there. He's only level 1. So one more pull and he'll be in a position where he can start rotating, but it's just wasn't there at the time. Yoki actually getting some good trades with J4, but combining that Thunderstrike with the dagger, and he's actually suppressed pretty hardcore. No Sandstorm is the key thing here.
Axmo drops Aloha Dance pretty low, and he has to walk himself back to base to fill up that bottle and head towards mid. Was that Magic Stick picked up by him now? Yeah. So they've got Magic Stick on both mid heroes. They'll keep themselves pretty healthy, both mana and HP wise. I was just looking at the levels though. Yoki is level 1.5. Cheshire Cat is level 2.5, so he's like a full level ahead. But Sand King is the one that needs to hit that level 3. He's not a hero that can dip back into the jungle. He can't stack ancients for himself. He needs level 3 so he can go and take jungle stacks. And then you're also looking at the fact that Tiny wants those stacks as well.
And it's going to be a dive up top. The clap will come through, and Bristleback has 2 points in the passive early. It's actually really smart here, but it's still not going to be enough. There's just so much damage between these two heroes. The Skywrath Brewmaster duel is very scary, and even Axmo can't really contest it. He goes in. He's going to get clapped. He's probably going to get killed.
See how many crits Silent can pump out this time. He got a double crit over on the Bristleback, but the toss in from Resolution.
Jams it in.
Aloha Dance, the Aloha hand grenade.
Exactly.
Thrown across. Yoki now heading towards mid. They want another kill. They know where J4 is. They've spotted him out. Yoki heads through the trees. He's going to get vision now. Burrow Strike to start things off. No? Yes? No? He sees him. The 2-man Burrow Strikes. They catch both. Resolution with the avalanche chance. This is going to be a massacre. They'll find Axmo. He does get the counter kill back onto the Sand King. Got him now onto the tower. Hexes and stuns Resolution, but they're healing from below our dance. No!
This is too much.
Toss, he's got toss off cooldown.
9 stick charges though, so he's so confident. Just with all those stick charges, he's like, tread swap, get back up 500 HP, and keep that ball rolling. But it did look a little dicey just because, you know, that's a lot of tower hits to take, and Jotum, he's quick on his feet. But end of the day, they make some really good exchanges. 5 for 1 is the current kill score for Empire, and Senki got involved in something. He actually got to level 2. It's very rare that you can hit a 2-man level 1 burrow strike, but he found that opportunity with a little bit of patience.
He was just standing there and I'm thinking, what's he waiting for? What is the mindset where you think, okay, there's a disruptor, I can go and stun him right now. He spotted me, but I'm gonna wait. It's just so calm and collected, and I guess that's why Yoki is definitely considered one of the best, if not the best offlaner in Europe right now. Well, definitely with his hero pool, it's pretty nuts, but just his style of play, the aggression, but also the patience at the same time is pretty nice to see.
So we're going to be seeing some stacks come through finally. That's one thing that you hit on pretty expertly there, is the fact that they need the stacks for both Tiny and Sand King, and previously they had none. Like just 2 minutes ago they had just the single camps for across the entire jungle, and that's a big problem, but they've rectified that just now. They've gotten a lot of kill momentum. Heck, Io's gonna have an urn soon. Like, they're gonna have all the healing, sustain they need to move forward, but it's actually gonna be a bit of a snowball build from Resolution's Tiny. We're actually gonna see a kill up top there. Skywrath bringing down the Bristleback last hit. Silent still pretty deep, but he has the split.
Glimpse back to give a few more tower hits down. Axmo, okay, they can't get it. Silent splits. Is he looking for kills or is he looking to escape? It looks like it's the former. Going in onto the Zeus, start things off with a concussive shot of Molotov, and in comes Resolution. What's again? He's got the avalanche and he'll try and focus on the line, but a little bit of missynchronization there as he gets sent up into the air by the Brewmaster split. And now things turn back around a little bit. Stun out, orbs flying, and Bristleback is down. Chasing Silent, one more quill spray, but in the back end, Resolution, along with the lower downs, take out that little old lion. And again, avalanche, toss on cooldown. 1 more second, they don't have enough life, they can't finish him off. Cheshire Cat with the ultra kill, finishing off 2. With 1 quill spray right at the end there.
I just want to see this Bristleback's experience. 1380 experience from that. You look at the level, like, it's 600 experience to get from level 7 to level 8. He just gets 2 1/4 levels out of that exchange with a tremendous ultra kill, bouncing him back 100% from this landing phase. Just enough quill spray, enough physical damage coming out, and a bit of missed bottled micro coming in from Silent. He actually had a bottle, and there was no damage instances for 3 seconds, and then he waited until an auto attack came through and died immediately to the last quill. So that gave a lot of kill momentum. Empire overstayed their welcome, and Bristleback brings it home. They still got some good kills out of it, but they're not clearly the winners out of that one. And in fact, they're actually falling a little bit behind now. Silent taking a lot of hits here, and without split, he has to be worried about those support rotations.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I had taken a look at net worth before that fight kicked off, because I'm pretty sure the Bristleback would have been sitting on like 1,500. He's more likely than not doubled up in terms of net worth over the course of that one fight. Always want to fly Silent now up on this top lane, just holding their own. 30 seconds until split, and that's when maybe they can start looking to turn things back around onto the Bristleback as the PA is found in their own jungle.
They don't have a lane ward there, so they're just able to
relocate top. They found Cheshire Cat, toss to start things off. Where's the stun? Where's the avalanche? Resolution has it now. Okay, coming back off cooldown from the kill down on bot lane, and they will kill off that dominating Bristleback and give the kill streak to Tiny.
Yeah, and suddenly, like, the Bristleback's actually the most important kill on the map. Dominating streak and level 8. If they, like, usually look at a mid kill much more importantly than an offlaner, but what's he gonna do? The Zeus is barely level 5. Jotum, gonna be down to the last right click there. The tether is bugging out for me, but either way, they are gonna be turned on by You're Raw. That's the right play, man. You don't have that much tank, and the Earnest Shadow strikes.
He blinks into the Tiny with his full combo up. The glimpse back will save J4 for now.
Oh, he has to walk away for the spirits to do their job, but it's still forcing one back and getting 2 kills. This Tiny is just having kills handed to him on a silver platter.
Well, Yoki has hit that magical level 3 and more. He's level 5 now, taking out a couple of jungle camps. In fact, did we see who took out the big camp?
Sand King must have been working the jungle here.
Dire's
Yoki
middle tower
was
is under
farming
attack.
the jungle while everybody was diving top lane.
Okay, so they give that across to Yoki, get him his Blink Dagger a little bit sooner than they normally would. Resolution, Aloha Dance. Running between the tier 1 and tier 2 towers. They don't give a damn. Axmo now on the retreat, but he's where's he going? Has he gone the right way? Has he juked them? It doesn't look like he has. Resolution still on the hunt, but closing the gap here, he's got to toss the Wisp.
But he wants to, but it's dangerous.
Yeah.
With the tether just being on cooldown, they'd walk right into Zeus Bristle, and Aloha Dance isn't that tanky. 800 raw HP, 1 armor, could go down pretty quick. So, yeah, they forgo the offensive play, let the little fishy slip away, and are actually going to go on mid here. The Drums of Endurance popped, the Glimpse available, but the Kinetic's going to be enough. Courier again?
Really? Where did this die?
It's neutral creeps killing it. Yoki,
No.
my man. It's not how.
Did he send himself a clarity or something?
Yeah, it's just like regen. Like, yeah, that's all I got out of it. Value clarity.
Oh man. So with the sandstorm, the creeps were like, huh, we can't see who's attacking us, but that piece of shit over there, that's the closest thing we have to a target, so let's kill the courier.
Yeah.
What is it? The Babka, the Bewitcher. The old grandma flying around, the little witch. Always want to fly, finds such a cat, slows him with a concussive shot, but without Silence blinked. Oh, okay, relocated. Silent now tossed in with a clap. They'll find him. I'll get the kill on Cheshire Cat. It looked like he was fine, but all of a sudden, of course, the global presence from Resolution and Aloha Dance closing the gap there.
Yep, and J4 looking for maybe an opening on Always On Fly, very low HP, and they've got 3. Jump again, that's the kill. Thunder God's Wrath will keep Silent out of it, and actually get the Hex too. So chain stun here from Jotum, and that's going to be 2 key kills. Yoki can't save him.
He gets to split off and turns back around to Digiraj. Yoki is level 6, but no epicenter. He's gone for 3-3-0-0 just to try and increase his farming speed, but also the fact he knows he's not going to have Blink while he's level 6. So split will expire, he'll run himself back as Silent is still 400 or so gold away from that Blink Dagger.
Yeah, that's the timing that he does not want, but still, I mean, the split keeps him alive. The Stag Storm coming up from Disruptor just a little bit too late, being a little bit too far back there. Bottom, Aloha Dance. Oh, where's that tether? Get out of there. Get to the chopper. Just get away from that porcupine. That's not where he wants to be right now. He does go for the power treads, which is an interesting distinction between the arcane boots and the tranquils. Obviously, this one doesn't provide regen, but it allows him to get that extra durability and damage with the 8 strength providing both, since he is a strength hero. And then, of course, he gets to actually swap the treads around when he uses these restoratives so that it helps him a little bit more. And since he's commonly the focus, this is actually the best way to tank up.
Yeah. With the magic stick is the big one there when you're tread switching. You know, switch to anti-treads, you pop it, get that little bit more
Radiant's
in
top
terms
tower
of
is
mana
under
and
attack.
HP back, and giving it to that Tiny, who's taking a lot of damage when he's fighting up against Bristleback. The quill sprays and the passive do hurt quite a bit. Tiny with the treads and drums build now heading into that Aghanims, and 1800 gold away, 12 minutes in. He's going to be hitting this at the 15-minute mark. No problems whatsoever, really.
Yeah, but look who else is building up a pretty interesting item here. Cheshire Cat is going for the mechanism
Dire's
on the
bottom tower
Bristleback.
is under
There's
attack.
the bottle, magic stick, and treads to allow him to have a decent mana pool. But even with these intreads, as you can see, he's sitting at 600 mana, and without it, it's only 500. So trying to support a 250 mana active at this early stage in the game, it seems a little dicey to me. He's got to have all the magic stick charges. I guess the Brewlings do provide quite a bit in the fight, but it's not my favorite item progression unless you have something like a Wisp that provides you the mana.
Yeah, we'll see
Dire's
how he does
bottom
with it.
tower
I think
is
it's the
under
fact
attack.
that they know the Empire are getting to that
Radiant's top
stage where
tower is under
man
attack.
fighting and diving towers is definitely going to be their
Radiant
key
structures
objective. Like
are
right now,
fortified.
Empire. 3 heroes up on top. What is the plan from the Radiant? Do they contest? They run in here. They've got Thunder Gods around level 1, but Zeus is dragging behind so heavily. Zeus is behind the Sand King. Sand King, who is level 1.5, 3 or 4 minutes
Dire's
in.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's been a hard game for him. He's 0-4. Expo, he had a bad Void lane, now he has had a bad Zeus lane, and it's not making a good case for his stand-in placement on the team, but it's it's still, I mean, he's doing the best he can. With one good combo, he should still be able to kind of bounce back here. The big thing is when you're killing off level 9 heroes, then you're going to be able to get that big boost of experience. And with a global spell, you can actually KS intentionally, and that will actually give you that share of the experience. So it's nice if he can just kind of finish the job and actually get up to level 11 the timing that he needs to. Because you compare that to, I think it was Resolutions, Zeus last game where he had the Midas early. Yeah, it's definitely a different tempo, Zeus.
Certainly. Silence up on this top lane, hiding away in the fog with his Blink Dagger. Where's Yoki though? Because these two heroes, I want to see them really pair up together and get the combined blink in. Epicenter blink is at the same time as you blink in and clap, get the burst strike on a couple of people. It's going to set up perfectly for that relocate.
Radiant's middle tower
In fact, that's a really great thing that Empire have. They've got these 3 heroes who can defend towers and hold their own in a team fight, giving space to the Tiny Wisps to go and farm side lanes and then relocate in whenever they want to.
And that's kind of why I was surprised that Aloha Dance and Resolution were actually up top, when that was where the fight was clearly going to be. You kind of want the heroes to be away from the fight, and then you relocate them in. But you always have to be worried about that glimpse, and if J4 is in the picture, then glimpsing one back would make that a tactical error. So instead, they kind of just spread out the map, 2 up top, and they should be relocating at least into the tree line too.
God, they find the Scarif Mage Silent now hexed up. There's no further stun, but the Static Storm will hold them in place with the Kinetic Field. Resolution caught in, glimpse back onto who though? Who did they send back?
No, they sent back Sand King, actually.
Okay. I saw it happening. I was just wondering who the hell they're actually targeted on. Cheshire Cat now caught in the avalanche and toss. Silent has split, but Resolution is dropping so low. Aloha Dance comes in with a heals as Silent 1v2s. Ditchira cycloned up as Cheshire Cat. They try and focus him down, but he's so damn tanky. With one more golden toss, they finally seal the deal. Ditchira, where do you go? Where do you hide? You can't run away from Resolution and Silent.
And that's just, I mean, they started the fight really well with the Skywrath Bake-Off. They essentially initiated a 5v4, but the Empire is just so strong right now with their chain stuns. They even just with one Burrow Strike, Aoki makes his contribution, and then of course Silent with that massive Primal Split. Like he can do so much work with that spell. So they do what they can, barely survive with Resolution, and now he's got his axe.
The best part was though, Yoki comes in, he gets like one Burrow Strike off, then he's back down in pot lane. He's like, okay, my job's done. I stunned someone, and now I can go back to farming. So. You know, the glimpse back onto the Tiny or someone like that would have obviously have been a lot more optimal, but J4 in that panic state was like, oh crap, I've got to send someone back. I guess it's going to be the guy who just TP'd in, and Yoki was that target.
Usually it should be Tiny in that situation, but maybe he didn't realize the Sand King only had mana enough for one spell anyways, and he just took him out of the picture. But either way, they lose that fight pretty handily, and you gotta think they're in a very defensive position now. Like, the PA is building up a BKB Vlad's. Like, that's Ditura's item. It's not gonna be much damage coming after him for a while. He has to build purely defensive and rely purely on crits.
Before he has that BKB though, Burrow Strike into Mystic Flare. Do they have enough damage between them, the Sand King and Scarf, just to kill the PA?
2 points in Ancient Seal, I would say yes, but it's close.
Well, I don't know, you switch to Strength Threads. If Ditchira can switch to Strength Threads, then it's going to be even closer, and maybe he runs away with, you know, like 100 HP or something like that. Cheshire Cat running into Silent up on top, but Split is off cooldown. Silent's ready for this. We look at in, actually they're more than ready. They turn things back around onto the Bristol Bag. The PA comes in with the dagger onto Aloha Dance and looking for the crits, can't land it. Static Storm and Kinetic Field completely whiffing. As Yoki lands the 2-man Burrow Strike and Mystic Flare, this looks like it's it for PR's fight. Ditchira, the last man standing, as he's going to get nuked down and taken out by the rest of Empire.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As effective as J4's Ancient Apparition was last game, his Disruptor is just not on point. It's a very powerful hero with a lot of potential, but in this case it's not being realized. They missed the entire kinetic Static Storm. The glimpse play is just not happening. Like, this Disruptor is a key hero in these fights, and he's actually almost their only controller. Like, you've got Earth Spike for AoE disable, and you've got Disruptor. Other than that, they've got damage. So it's all on J4 to make these disabling plays. It's a pretty tough order for him, but it's just one that's not being fulfilled.
Yeah, you gotta look at Resolution and think, okay, he survived with that 150 HP in that fight. They couldn't actually finish him off. because you're dead, they've got very limited control, but they've also got pretty limited burst damage. Zeus and Lion are the two heroes there that can get that done, but their two biggest damage dealers really are the PA and Bristleback, and it's slowly, over time, whittling away at this Tiny's health, while he's bashing you into the ground with his big old tree stump.
Yeah, it comes back to their second pick. They were up against
Radiant's
Zeus
middle
Disruptor,
tower is
and they
under
picked
attack.
Tiny. And we were talking about the
Radiant
different options, and
structures are
Resolution just gets to
fortified.
build tanky early. Tiny already has crazy good strength gain, 3.0 per level, good natural durability, and then he builds Ags and Drums and Treads. But now he's going to kick some real good right clicks, and they are going to commit everything they need to bring him down.
That has got to be a misplay. The
Yeah,
Wisp relocated out, and I'm pretty sure he wanted to take the Tiny with
Radiant's
him,
middle
but didn't
tower
tether
has
across,
been
and now
denied.
Aloha Dance. Excuse me?
He got glimpsed? He got glimpsed?
Radiant's
You
bottom tower is
Oh!
under attack.
Oh!
What?
That's where you say in all chat, thank you, and you're just going with the game. Yeah, that's,
J4?
yeah, he's having a really off Disruptor game. He is going to go for the Agnum Disruptor you're talking about, at least a casual point booster, but if he's not hitting the spells in the first place, I don't see how it'll help him.
Oh man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I was
attack.
talking in the last game, about morale and how one team fight where one funny clowny move can really set your morale high or low. Right now, PR, they've got to be feeling pretty sorry for themselves. They kill a Tiny, okay, that's a great bonus for them. They get that big kill, they stop him farming, but it's still a Tiny with Aghanims and Hyperstone. He's going to run into the jungle, take down his creep camps in about 15 seconds flat. But then the glimpse back on the Wisp, you hang your head in
middle
shame,
tower
you
is
all
under
chat
attack.
question mark, are you okay, and then you move on. You move on and you get things done.
Really hard for them to take fights, so they're going to play the farm game for now. As far as vision goes, there's one really good deep dire ward for Empire. There's a so-so one that's going to expire soon for PR. But beyond that, yeah, pretty open map. So the next wards could define where the fights take place and who's going to be able to feel safe in their own jungle.
Dasher Cat, have you got something on the courier?
Radiant's
No.
bottom tower
No.
is under attack.
Oh, goodbye. That ward I was just talking about, seeing J4 place this ward here, getting the kill on him, and most likely, yeah, always on fly, just purchase sentries in reaction to that play.
Radiant's bottom
Middle lane,
tower
Cheshire
is
Cat
under
getting
attack.
ripped a new one. Resolution doesn't have Avalanche at top. Solid slows him down, okay. There's the gap closer. Yoki blinks in with a bow strike, slows him down, and
Did they go Rosh off of that?
I don't see why not. You were mentioning how PR can't really go
Radiant's
into a head-on-head
bottom
fight. They
tower is
can't
under
5
attack.
versus 5 right now. How can they possibly contest Roshan? Especially with Bristleback down and not wanting to buy back.
Exactly. I mean, like, it is a pretty, not the fastest Rosh. They have to use Overcharge just to really get Tiny hitting as fast as he needs to. But end of the day, it's a 5v4 in a situation where they'd probably win the 5v5. The only thing would be the Disruptor hitting like a 3 magnetic static in that pit, and we obviously see that's not
Dire's
happening.
middle
So
tower
they don't
is
even
under
bother
attack.
scouting with Thunder God's Wrath. They're probably suspicious, but they see the message pop up, and
Roshan
it's just
has
another
fallen to the dire.
another problem. They've got now 100 problems up 99.
J4? Okay, he's gonna be okay, right? He's fine.
Right.
He gets
Okay, no
behind
Earn
the tier
Shadows.
2.
That's the difference. Earn Shadows charges, but still, yeah, he knew that he got scouted out when he made his movement to place that ward because he got blinked on over the tree line. So he goes ahead, takes care of the ward that was deep in their jungle, but it's kind of just a denial of vision across the board as that's 2 unsuccessful wards from both sides.
I was just taking a quick look at hero levels, and obviously, you've got Tiny and Brewmaster up at the top with Wisp level 13. He's out-leveling the PA. Well, actually, have a look at experience. PA has just hit level 13, Wisp, but yeah, he's out-leveling the PA. Then the Zeus is almost bottom of the chart. That's a really sad state for your Soulmate Zeus to be so far behind.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay,
I mean,
attack.
without a blink dagger, you're so squishy and you're so vulnerable to relocate plays. The 4-staff helps, but
Radiant's
it doesn't
bottom
guarantee you'll get
tower
out of there.
has fallen.
And just dying 4 times, getting. I mean, when's the last time you saw a Zeus get only 1 kill and 2 assists? Like, that just doesn't happen.
Jotum opens up with a Hex, but Aloha Dance is so tanky. 1200 HP almost with the mech and Urn. They're going to turn this back around. Can they find it? Yoki with a Force and Blink. For a strike just in range, but the blink back from Jotum saving his life. TP out now. Can they get in there? Doesn't look like it. Resolution not ready with the Avalanche, and he can't close the gap on them, so PR makes their way out. Where's that concussive going? Not gonna hit anyone. It must have been aimed on the line or something like that. Gonna hit the fountain, dissipate into the ether, as Resolution and Aloha Dance up in this top lane. Tier 2 in their sights. Contest from PR, close to non-existent right now.
Radiant's top tower is
Cheshire
under
Cat building
attack.
into a BKB of his own.
Look at the coverage here from the Sand King. Blinking, forcing into the trees here. If there's any
Radiant's top
attempt from
tower
PR
has
to try to
fallen.
contest that, they'd be rebutted hard. The epicenter coming through, just hitting on, it would be at least a 2-man burrow strike. It's the perfect setup you want.
Radiant
And in
structures
this
are
case, you might have to
fortified.
smoke for it next time.
Dire's bottom
They do
tower
have smoke
is
on
under
Skyrath,
attack.
so probably Skyrath and Sand
Radiant's
King
top
back
tower
off,
is
go
under
for a
attack.
2-man smoke, and then everybody else stays on the front line. But for now, it's just full vision for both sides. Tiny taking some hits, but willing to
Dire's
because the
bottom
mechanism and the
tower has
aegis.
fallen.
Well, Yoki gets the stun down onto Cheshire Cat, but Mystic Flare not enough to bring him too low for the big old run into base and take him down. Tier 3's falling though.
Radiant's top tower
Resolution
has
with the
fallen.
mech behind him, Wisp ready for the relocate save if it's even necessary. He's still got Aegis Immortal, so he's perfectly happy just sitting here and thumping away. Aloha Dance takes a dagger to the face. But PR, they're coming in from the sides. Axe mode to Zeus. Who's your target? Who do you go in for? Aloha Dance, Finger of Death, and Ditchera will slice him down. Good prioritization there, but Epicenter, Axe mode, full stuff, up onto the ramp.
Nice big
Not
ending.
gonna get out of there though. Static Storm
Dire's bottom
gonna
tower
hold him in
is
place
under
with the
attack.
kinetic field, but
Radiant's
3
top
dead from
barracks are
PR.
under-
Cheshire Cat and
Radiant's
Ditchera,
top
the last
barracks
ones
has fallen.
alive. Racks have fallen, and defending their bases is an impossibility at this point. You've got no AoE
Radiant's
damage, you've got no
top barracks has
stuns.
fallen.
Your slow from Nasal Goo is nice, but doesn't
Dire's
allow you to
bottom
take
tower
anyone down.
is under attack.
Clean house, good damage from all sides here, and the only real casualty is that Wisp. Like you're talking about, the Skyrath is pretty low on the charts by comparison, and so bringing down the Wisp is a decent deal, but it doesn't excuse the loss of racks. They didn't really have a choice though. They were not even able to break the Aegis the Immortal. They didn't force the Brew Split. Empire just had a huge strategic advantage from the onset of that fight. I like the 4-stab play from Zeus, very quick dodge of the Mystic Flare, but it's just they have so much going for them for the side of Team Empire, and actually they're gonna just pursue on to no end.
God,
Jeez.
Bristleback gets obliterated. Ditchera now on the run, popped his Mask of Madness. Yeah, that's what he's gone for, Mask of Madness. Try and get those hits and crits out as quickly as you possibly can. But with your entire team dead, it's time to call GG and say goodnight as Empire take game number 2.
Yeah. Ron's build is okay for like being a Wisp Slayer. You have pop the Master Man's BKB and you just jump the Wisp and it's great. You kill him, you kill the Skyrath really quickly if they don't Ghost Scepter. But you got nothing against that Tiny. You just really don't. And as soon as that BKB wears off, you're just hitting all the faster to get craggied over and over and over. It was a really tough game, and it broke down